Hello, beautiful people. If you're new to my channel, welcome. But if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. You're the real MVP. Now, guys, let's get right into this. I just wanted to start by showing you how my hair looked. It is so dry and crusty. You can see some flakes in my scalp. And I definitely needed this wash day, and you can see a little bit of buildup. So let's get right into it. I'm starting by washing my scalp from the back, and this is mainly because I just wanted to avoid the hassle of having the shampoo drip from probably the top of my head to the back to like my shoulders, my face. So I thought, okay, the smart thing would be to start from the back, and I'm using African black soap shampoo, which I've been using for years now. I think if you go back to any one of my wash days, you will see that this is the shampoo that has been working excellently well for me. So something I also wanted to touch on as I continue to just wash my hair and take my time, literally section by section, is I wanted to talk about how people assume that because you have a protective style in, you don't need to wash your hair. And honestly, personally, it kind of irks me because you not washing your hair is actually you're creating room for things like bacteria to grow on your hair unnecessarily, and even just that buildup that ends up getting stuck in your hair, it becomes very difficult to remove that out, especially when you have a protective style in for a long time. You want to be careful not to cause too much buildup, because too much buildup will result in, this is how people will struggle to get it out, and they'll start to complain about how they have super big knots. So I prefer to keep my hair as clean as possible. Of course, I know washing it may not remove every single piece of dirt as thoroughly as when my hair is out, but at least it helps to remove some of the buildup, and in the end I won't have much to deal with when I do take this protective style out. So the next thing I wanted to do is I was washing the knobs, or I'll call them knobs, but the ends of my hair, because that's mostly where buildup ends up kind of aggregating. So I decided this wash day, you know what, let's get rid of some of that buildup, because most times that's where knots tend to form. So I thought, you know what, let's wash them. And I did have to do this literally every single braid. Even though it looks like it's a lot of work, it actually isn't. It didn't take me a very long time to go through literally every braid. I just took my time. Actually, wash day with a protective style in is much easier than wash day when your hair is out. So yeah, this didn't take too long. Okay, I have to admit I look crazy and I look so funny, but it's for a reason. So obviously, wash day with a protective style, the main thing that also irks me is, you know how you want to wash your hair and it ends up being so soaked and so wet, and sometimes you have to kind of, for some people they have to resort to sleeping with damp braids, and I didn't want that. So I decided to go ahead and separate my hair into these these sections. They look so funny, but they worked for me. My idea was, if I can get the length of my braids elevated, at least that would help in terms of when I'm washing my hair. The way I planned to do it was take my nozzle bottle, which I will show you at the end of this clip, and go into each section instead of just putting my head under water, so that I wouldn't end up with soaking wet braids. That was my goal, is as long as maybe they can be damp, but at least I did not want to sleep with soaking wet braids. And it actually worked. The method actually worked, even though I looked kind of crazy. So yeah, I'm just showing you the nozzle bottle that I was using, and I ended up removing the nozzle and just using the bottle. So this is what my hair looked like post wash. It's looking so much cleaner, and yeah, I'm happy with that. So excuse any background noises because I am filming during the day. But something I wanted to mention so I don't forget in my voiceovers is I'm very happy with the growth, you know, as you're going to see in the final video for this protective style series, which will come right after this one, like an hour or two after this one. This is something that a lot of people ignore. Now, of course, we want growth, but this is something that if you are going to keep your protective style in for a very long time, these are things that you would rather redo such a braid, because eventually as the hair keeps growing, the weight of the braid might cause breakage. So if you do plan on keeping protective styles like box braids or twists like I have them, or faux locks, or any type of hairstyle that requires like individual partings like this, pay attention to parts like this, especially in the front. I think other sections of hair, usually hair tends to be a little bit stronger. It's able to withstand a little bit more weight, but especially with the front, and you know, hairstylists usually like making those parts a bit smaller so they come out neater. Pay attention. So I will probably be redoing this particular twist perhaps this week, maybe, or I will see what other solution I can come up with just to ensure I do not end up causing any breakage, because remember, I might be doing like different hairstyles, tying my hair back just so it's out of my face, but I will come up with a solution. Just wanted to add that there. For those of you who are wondering what I was putting in my hair, because I just needed to make that point, that was actually aloe vera juice. And my hair oil that I've been using all this while that I've been doing these hair growth challenges, ever since I made the aloe vera oil, I've consistently used it. And I'm happy with what it's giving me, and I'm going literally section by section. You'll see that through this whole process, I did not just do things in a way that I was rushing through things. No, I wanted to be thorough and be careful, and I'm happy. You see how my scalp is looking good, it's looking healthy, my hair looks moisturized, my scalp looks healthy, and that I'm so very much happy about. That's what I want to keep my hair looking like for as long as possible, until of course I have to take this down. So in the next clip, which will be in like a few seconds, I went on to put a scarf to avoid frizz, because I did wash my hair. I was, you know, my fingers were all up in there, but I did want to avoid my hair freezing up. So I put on a scarf, and that's about it. That's my simple wash day for whenever I have a protective style in. So if you have any questions, any suggestions that you need clearing up, be sure to put them in the comment section, and I will do my best to help you out or direct you to someone who I feel might be able to answer your questions. Thank you for watching. Bye. Mwah.